Mygoven, and welcome back to another Monster Mash with Araquin Caladrim. Ronan and I have rolled off again. This time we've got Bert the Troll and Bhurdur from Angmar. And this is our version of the two. Actually, I guess these are my version, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Ronan's being a good sport. So, we'll look at the models, we'll look at some fancy dice we're going to play, we'll look at their profiles. And just a quick reminder, this is in the middle of a series that we're calling Monster Mash, where we have taken a list of about 16 monsters from across the Middle-earth game, and only the monsters that have heroic stat lines. So these are monsters with might, will, or fate. You can use them to lead armies, and it's only those ones. It's not including Sauron or Smaug, because they're just nasty. Although we might have guest appearances by them later, hint, but we'll leave that for another day. So here's what we're getting ready to play today. We have rolled off the list, and this round 4 is going to be Bhurdur against Bert. This is my take on Bert. Bert is one of the 3 trolls from the Hobbit movie. One of the 3 that ends up arguing and turning to stone. That Bilbo just outsmarts them and they just sort of lose themselves. Bert has a couple of special rules we'll see in his profile, and I have reflected those in the way that he is modeled, so we'll talk about that in a moment. Bhurdur is simpler, so we're going to talk about Bhurdur here because he's ready to go. But I did an ice take on Bhurdur. Because he's from Angmar, I figure he should look icy, so he's a little different than the way the book draws him up. And just because I wanted to, I gave him an ice flail. What should I call that, Ronan? Probably an ice flail.
Yeah.
He's got a big chunk of ice there. He's got a troll chain, and he's got a bit of a mace handle on the other end of it, and I just love that. So you can't use that now. It used to be that you could use whatever was modeled onto them, so I could flail with him in the past version of the game. They've tidied that up now. You can't anymore. And these are the dice he's going to use. I've got some fancy Angmar dice. These are from Chessex. This is Steel Purple Gemini. The pattern is Steel Purple. It's from the Gemini series. And we put custom faces on the 6th side. So there's a wolf face. Because there's so many wolves and things like wolves in the icy north of Angmar. It's on the 6th. There's the 1, so you can see that. So that's what Bhurdur is going to roll. And then because Bert has a special rule that has to do with snot and grossness, and you can see the snot, some nurgle rot on his apron there, so we gave him snotty gross dice. So that's Bert. Let's take a look at the profiles. Ronan, you ready?
Yep.
Here is Bert the Troll. This book has not been updated yet, but we'll tell you the heroics because Games Workshop released the updated heroics, so we can tell you what he can do for his heroics. But Ronan, go ahead. What's special about Bert?
Bert is essentially your standard cave troll in terms of his basic stats. But he is a hero, so he does have a point of might.
Yeah, Ronan's trying his best with a sick voice here. But
Yeah,
he's doing well.
I have lost my voice today. This is awful. But I'll try to make do. He has 3 will points, which he can spend to use his Lingering Cold special rule.
This rule is nasty.
It is literally and physically nasty.
Why don't I explain it?
Okay,
sorry guys.
Yeah.
So Ronan's going to play. We'll save his voice for the game. Lingering Cold. Bert, disgusting troll that he is, will sneeze all over your face, thus blinding you in snot, and you cannot fight. So you get your fight value cut in half. He takes him a will to do that. He declares it during the fight phase, so you can't even heroic or counter it. It's just nasty. So that's Bert. He's also got the Roast Him Slowly special rule. It's a brutal power attack. When he wins, he may choose to perform Roast Him Slowly instead of making strikes. Ronan, what's special about this?
It requires the campfire to actually function, but he can set models ablaze if he is within 6 of the campfire instead of striking normal.
Crazy. So yeah, setting them ablaze means they take a strength 9 hit right away, and then they actually take another strength 5 every turn after that while they're still on fire, unless they stop, drop, and roll. So we'll explain that another day if it matters. It won't matter here. You can't do this to monsters. Actually, it doesn't say that. So he could do this to any monster that's lower strength than him.
But he needs the fire.
But he needs the fire, and we're not playing with the fire. So Bert happens to be the same point cost as Bhurdur. So we'll show you Bhurdur's profile next year. And here's Bhurdur from Angmar. Updated, you know what we didn't do? Heroics, because the other book doesn't tell you, but the GW release does, that Bert has heroic strength and heroic defense. Heroic strength means that he can spend a point of might to go up in how much strength? Is it D3 or is it just 1 strength?
It's D3.
So he goes up in D3 strength if he does that. Heroic defense, no matter what you roll to wound him, you have to get a natural 6.
No might.
And can't might that. So here's Bhurdur. Similar troll stat line. The normal troll stat line, whereas Bert's a little higher strength. He's got Might, Will, Fate. He's got a pick, so he can two-hand. He's got Heroic Strike, Strength, and Challenge. We're not really benefiting from heroic challenge in these monster challenges. It would kind of not make any sense to use that. But there he is. Both of them are trolls, so they can both throw stones at each other. Same strength and range on those trolls. On those stones. They both cause terror. Bhurdur has this lead by example rule, which means... Care to explain, Ron?
I'll try.
Poor guy. Well, it says right there. In a turn in which Bhurdur slays an enemy hero or monster model in the combat, all friendly Angmar orc models and troll models within 6 inches of him count as being in range of a banner. So obviously that has no impact in this game. But if you were playing with infantry and actually playing with these guys leading armies, then you would have some fun that you could benefit from there. So here we go. Ice Bhurdur against Snotty Bert. We're going to have game. Let's get these guys set up. Ron, you ready to go?
Almost.
We'll start them 12 inches apart from each other. We'll roll for priority. We'll play this out like a normal... so I'm playing Bhurdur because lately my army is Angmar. I'm just learning how to play Angmar. Not that I haven't played them before, but I've never used them competitively in tournaments. So, here we go. Priority. Bhurdur charges 6 inches.
So that means we're probably not going to have combat first round.
Yeah, so Bert has to take a terror test because both these guys cause terror. What's Bert's courage?
3. Oh, crap.
That's dude, cheating.
That's not nice.
So Bert fails. Priority. Nothing happens this turn.
Oh, boy.
Well, now Bhurdur has to take a terror test. He's got more courage to work with. Passes handily right into Bert's face. And we do actually have a combat this turn. You ready? Am I 3 to your 2 or 3?
3. But I am going to...
Nope, you're going to forget.
I'm not going to forget.
He's going to sneeze, the booger face. Alright, so here he goes. He spent his first of 3 will. Let's see what happens. He gets a 4 high to Bhurdur's 6. The sneeze does nothing. Bhurdur wins the fight. Yay, Bhurdur! Alright. Now, what can Bhurdur do? We've got strength 6 against defense.
6.
And I didn't call any kind of special strikes of any kind, so 4 up will cause a wound.
Yep.
There we go. No wounds. Bhurdur has how many might?
3.
He's going to make 2 wounds out of that.
Alrighty.
So there we go. Spent his last 2 might.
First 2.
First 2 might. He's going to make 2 wounds out of that, so we've got 2 wounds down, one fate and 1 wound left?
Yep.
Priority, here we go. They should be an inch apart. Whoops. Your priority. Terror check. Fails! The coward. Haha. I'm going to stoop and pick up a stone and throw it in your face.
Are you kidding?
I am not kidding. Alright, here we go. So I have stooped. I need a 4 to hit.
Yep.
Oh! You know what?
Don't might it. Don't might it.
I'm going to might it.
No.
So he bends his last might to make the stone hit. Big
No.
ice stone hits Bert right in the face.
No.
Let's see. This is a strength 8 stone or a strength 10
Strength
stone?
8, so you need 3.
So I need a 3 to cause a wound. Here we go. There's the wound. Did he just kill Bert? Pass the fate. Passes his fate. Bert survives.
That would have not been good.
That would have been cheese at the best. All right, here we go. Icy orc. Not icy orc, icy troll. You take the priority. All right, fail your courage again.
I'm going to stoop for a stone.
He's going to stoop for a stone. You know what? I'm going to stoop back. Trolls are going to throw stones at each other. We'll see how long this lasts. All right. You got the priority, so you throw first.
5+ for mine to hit. Off the table.
Fails. What is that? Oh my goodness. It's the snot. See, snotty stones, they slip out of your hands. It's just this guy. This troll needs to learn something. All right. There's the stone right in Bert's face. We need a 10 and we need a 3 to wound. Bert is dead. Eat that, booger face. That should not have happened. There you go. Bert eats a stone. There we have the cheese for the day. All right, we're going to roll for the next match. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Eric Quinn Calidrim. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you've got any comments for us, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.